lot of new developments and new construction going on in the Gainesville area, and you've probably heard me talk about it on some of my videos in the past, but haven't updated you in a while. And if you're thinking about making a move here, well, you need to kind of know what's going on. So let's dive in. All right, so let's just start with the elephant in the room, or maybe I should say chicken in the room. But Gainesville is known as the poultry capital of the world, and that's not just a cute name. It's home to a ton of chicken processing plants, and on certain days, especially when the wind blows just right, let's just say the smell isn't great. I'm talking strong, distinct smells here. So if you think that those smells are going to be off-putting to you, or the idea of living close to some of these processing plants is off-putting, this might not be the area for you. You might be thinking, this is Gainesville, this isn't Atlanta. How bad can traffic actually be? Well, I'm sorry to tell you that during rush hour traffic, especially around 5 p.m. in the afternoon or between kind of 7:30 and 8:30 in the morning, it gets pretty bad, especially if you're on roads like Brownsbridge Road or Highway 53, Dawsonville Highway. And forget about it if you're trying to drive into the city, hitting that 985 corridor, it can get gridlocked. And if you're thinking about public transportation, not so much in Gainesville. While there's so much growth going on in the Gainesville area, there are also tons of roads and infrastructure and even buildings that are completely run down. If you're looking for character, you're definitely gonna find it. If you're looking for shiny and modern on every corner, maybe not so much. Gainesville is one of the oldest towns in the area. The development here actually dates back to the 1800s. Many homes in the areas are from the 50s and 60s. Lake Lanier was developed in that time frame, and so there's a lot of these old bungalows because people that lived in the city would come here and have like a second home on the lake. They would only come here on the weekends though, so it wasn't this extravagant house. So if you're looking for a home on Lake Lanier, you're gonna notice that there's an old 3-bedroom bungalow right next to a multi-million-dollar new construction property. Properties around the lake can start everywhere from around $650,000 to $700,000 and go well into the millions, just depending on if you're looking at new construction, the walk to the water, so many different factors. But there are some great new construction options. Take Gainesville Township, for instance. It is a beautiful new community, a little bit better price tag, and some amazing amenities. I want to take you over there and kind of show you what's going on. Gainesville Township is one of the new construction communities that is all the talk in the area. So I wanted you guys to be able to check out the inside of one so you can kind of get a feel for the floor plan. So let's go check it out. Let's talk about Lakeshore Mall. This mall hasn't seen a facelift in well over 20 years. So many stores have actually left the mall because it's just not getting a lot of traffic. But currently, they're in the midst of doing a renovation, which is so exciting to this area because it's gonna bring back that mall feel, but it's gonna kind of give you more of that Avalon vibe that you see over in Alpharetta, which a lot of people are loving. It's got more of the live, work, play vibe. Let me be straight with you. Georgia summers are no joke, and Gainesville is no exception to that. While you have Lake Lanier just on the street, so you might get a little relief if you're on the boat or taking a dip in the water, for the most part, Georgia summers are feeling like you're wrapped in a wet blanket. You're just
it's sticky. So not only are we hitting temperatures in the 90s, but you have the humidity on top of that. It's going to make it feel even hotter. If you're looking for cool climates on a regular basis, this might be something that you really want to consider. A lot of people end up making a move because they're being relocated. And chances are, if you're relocating here to Gainesville, Georgia, you're probably in the medical field or possibly the industrial field, because that is what the major hubs here are in the Gainesville area. Northeast Georgia hospital system is massive in the area. There's all sorts of doctor's offices, and it just feels like it's ever expanding. They built a new wing recently, so anything medical, you're most likely going to be going to that hospital. Then there's the industrial. There are a ton of, like I said, chicken plants, but there's also other major industrial systems here. And then if you watched my video a couple weeks ago on Atlanta's future, you probably heard me go into more depth about the Blue Ridge connector. I feel like this is going to just bring even more job opportunities here, logistics, and even more industrial that has to do with that. So we'll have to just watch how that all plays out. At the end of the day, it's about finding the right lifestyle for you. So drop any questions or thoughts in the comments. If you're thinking about making a move to Georgia, reach out. We'd love to be a resource, and I'll see you guys on the next one.